And now for our feature presentation.
What up, y'all? What up? 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 Listen, man. Listen here. Okay, let's just get a good view. Let's just get a good view here. Let's just get a little something. Okay. I guess we're just gonna leave it this way. This is the Battle of Los Angeles again. And Kawhi Leonard is having a good game. Kawhi Leonard looks like the old Kawhi Leonard, right? They're giving the Lakers a beatdown in this game. So this is the Battle of Los Angeles again. You know, I always cover the Battle of Los Angeles, the triggering battle. You know, LeBron versus Kawhi, an old battle. And it's fair to say Kawhi outplayed LeBron James, beat LeBron James more times than LeBron James has beaten him. Now, when it comes to the most important stage, they're both tied. You know, they got one championship apiece on each other, you know. But with that being said, Kawhi winning over LeBron was more dominant than LeBron winning over Kawhi. Because remember, it came down to that Ray Allen shot in order for them to even beat Kawhi Leonard. But right now, as we speak, the Lakers are trailing. But they could get back into this game because it's regular season. A couple of threes, they right back into this game. It's 11 minutes to go, so they got plenty of time to get back into this game. But the new Clippers logo is kind of weird too, if you look at it. But James Harden has been playing good basketball. Should James Harden be an not MVP? Should he be an All-Star this year? Because he carried the Clippers all year long when Kawhi wasn't on the roster. So you could make a case that James Harden should be an All-Star this year, man. He was balling this year. James Harden was flat out balling, you know, with a capital B this year. Another old statesman balling this year. So he should definitely be an All-Star probably this year. But he does play in the West, and it's a little more stacked in the West, you know. You know, the typical usual suspects is going to be there, you know. LeBron is going to be there, you know, which is crazy within itself. I believe LeBron James is 40 years old. You know, some crazy guy on the subway line told me that he don't like LeBron James because LeBron James is a lizard. He said LeBron James is not human. He's a lizard. Okay. He camouflaged himself as you cannot make this stuff up. Crazy whack jobs, right? Dude is off his rocker. If you one of those people that believe in people walking around this earth being lizards, they're really not human, they're lizards, you know, and they shed their skin and all this other crazy stuff. Hey man, I got the bridge in Brooklyn to sell you if you believe that. You know, it's just fucking ludicrous. Very ludicrous. You know, but lots of NBA games on today. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, I believe he leads the league in scoring at 31 points a game. But if you look at the list of guys that scoring a lot of points, the Joker's scoring 30 a game. LaMelo Ball is damn near averaging 30 points a game. It's 29.7, but it's damn near 30 points a game, right? Giannis is averaging 30 a game. Yeah, there's a lot of 30-point scores in this game. Just goes to show you that scoring a basketball is quite easy. De'Aaron Fox is number 8. Anthony Edwards is number 9 at 26.1. So he's just 4 points shy of averaging 30. You know, I'm surprised he don't average 30 because he has the green light more than anybody to average 30. You know? Now, keep in mind, this is Battle of LA, so anything can happen. A couple of threes here and there, and this game could change completely, you know. And the Clippers look like they folding up a little bit now. Lakers look like they got some more momentum going, you know. That definitely looks like a travel by LeBron James. Holding the ball like this for a couple of seconds is a travel. Now LeBron James is saying that was a foul. LeBron can't buy a basket right now. He's just missing everything at the basket. Now he claims that he got hit on top of the head. Why won't you just continue to play basketball? You 6'8". You got muscles popping out your veins. Why the hell are you complaining for? Just play basketball, man. Stop complaining. You know, you're breaking up shots, so I guess that's why you're complaining. In other news, that NFL game. Oh my God. Lamar Jackson choked again. Lamar Jackson wet the bed again. That man never going to win no championship. He always going to play like an MVP in the regular season and never win the championship. What a sad thing. What a sad thing. You know, he may need to get off that team, but he's part of the reason why they don't win. He's a choke artist. Lamar Jackson is a choke artist. So, yeah. 10 toes down, I'm going to ride with the gang. Hold on for a minute, y'all. So, yeah. Another showdown between Kawhi and LeBron James. See, this year about NBA product, the product of the NBA has went down. There's no but ifs about it. There's no myths. There's no legends. There's no maybes. The NBA has lost its value. That is absolutely 100% true. And anybody who says that is just in denial that if you think the product hasn't lost its appeal. It has. It definitely has. But it's our job to try to make it come back. It's our job to voice our opinions and still support the product, or at least try. Hold on, yeah. I gotta curse this person out real quick. So anyway, 96 to 85 is your score. Sorry about that. I got a little distracted, man. But here's the thing. Hold on for a sec, y'all. Hold on for a sec. I gotta answer this. I'll be right back. $85 to $99 is the score. I just muted myself. Wow. Okay, listen. This Laker team is not title contenders this year, but who really is title contenders in the NBA these days? Because you don't know who's what in the regular season anymore, because a lot of teams coast. So at this point, all you have to do is just make the postseason, and maybe you might get lucky. You might get lucky and win it all, right? The Lakers got a good roster. You know, they got a good roster. They got a good team around them. But, you know, having LeBron James as your number one option is not good basketball. It's at this time of his career, him being your number one option, then you reduce the AD, you let AD come down, is not helping your situation, right? So basically what you're doing is making the Lakers a team that don't win much. Yeah, LeBron get his stats, but they're not going to win games with him being the number one option. You have to make Anthony Davis the number one option. Now, Anthony Davis was a franchise player, so he's used to being the number one option. But he's too fragile. He gets hurt a lot. So how can you make him a number one option? They got a problem with a number one option on the Lakers. And that's a big deal. And look at James Harden just draining that three. Big time three. Playing like an all-star this year. He put the Clippers on his back. Flat out, he put the Clippers on his back this year. Yeah, not a good sign for the Lakers. T Wolves, not a franchise that you want to put a championship on. They're another team that's not going to win no championships no time soon. All right. So there's a lot of fake title pretenders. This season is definitely a season that's not that good. You know, I'm trying. I try to watch these games. You know, it gets to a point where all NBA talk now is talking about the past. NBA is so much on a downhill that you have to rely on past players to talk about NBA greatness. You can no longer talk about today's players too much because they're not bringing nothing. They're not bringing much to the table anymore. A bunch of inflated numbers that nobody care about, and a lot of people just don't want to watch these stars. The NBA got a real big problem on their hands, but it's up to us to try to fix it. But it's also up to them to get their act right because nobody's going to waste their time and money into a product that they feel is not good. It goes both ways. You know, if you're not giving the fans what they want, they're not going to tune into you. Yeah, it's a battle of Los Angeles. Clippers beating the brakes off the Lakers. G Money, I was saying early that James Harden, I don't know if he's going to get voted, but he should be an all-star this year, bro. He carried the Clippers for half this whole season. Yo, the Ravens, oh my God. Lamar Jackson, such a choke artist. Such a choke artist. But you know what? The Bills match up good against the Chiefs. No. That defense for Kansas City better step up because the Bills know how to run some offense. We're down to the final four. Only 2 teams can make it. Damn, Washington have a chance to go to the Super Bowl. Isn't that crazy? They just got to get past my Eagles. Hopefully, they don't get past my Eagles. We can't lose to some young whippersnappers in Washington Commanders. Come on, man. We ain't losing to no team named the Commanders. Get out of here. We can't do it. Chiefs, Eagles. I'm rocking with you 100%. Let's go. No, the Eagles got a lot to lose because they're the veterans. They can't lose to no damn Washington Wizards. Washington losing, nobody's going to care. Nobody cares about the Wizards losing. I mean, Wizards. I mean, the Washington Redskins. I'm calling you the Redskins losing. But it's good to see that somebody else is watching the NBA too. G Money, are you watching this game too? Can you give us a little bit rundown of some NBA games that was good for the day? Because we watched a lot of football and we almost forgot that the NBA was playing today too. Besides this battle for Los Angeles, look like the Lakers are losing it. How many teams in the Western Conference do you see as title contenders? Because I don't see that much. Is the OKC Thunder really title contenders? Is Denver Nuggets now still title contenders? Because we know postseason time, they got problems too. He'd cook the Spurs. Oh, wow. But where are the real title contending teams in the Western Conference? Are they really good teams? Seriously, are they really good teams in the Western Conference? Who's really a title contender in the West? Can you take any of these teams serious? Can you really take OKC serious in the best of 7? That's the same team that we saw last year. They didn't make no different upgrades. They still the same guys from last year. They didn't make that so much of a jump that they game changed completely. What do we get? Mets get hit by thunder and lightning. The Mavs win in the West. Okay. At least the Mavs, they have bragging rights because they made it to the finals. But the rest of these teams, are they really that good? Who's really good in the NBA? There's not really that much good team. Do you really trust the Houston Rockets and all these teams like that? The Rockets is the second seed in the West. Really? Do you trust the Rockets? That's fool's gold. That's another Detroit Lions. The Grizzlies? Nope. Denver? Maybe, but they took a step back. Then you got the Clippers. If the playoffs was to start today, the Clippers would be in the postseason. The Clippers are number 5th seed. They'd be in the postseason if the playoffs was to start today. The Lakers, the 6th seed. So the Lakers won't even be in the play-in. But the Mavericks and the T-Wolves will be in the play-in if the season started right now. The Mavericks, Minnesota, the Kings, and Golden State would have been in your play-in. Right? So a lot of those teams is fool's gold, even the number 1 seed in the West. Then you got the East. The Cleveland Cavaliers, that's the number 1 seed. We know that's fool's gold. The Celtics, reigning NBA champs, not fool's gold. True title contenders. Knicks, 3rd place, fool's gold. And I'm a Knicks fan. They fool's gold. The Milwaukee Bucks, fool's gold. Pacers, fool's gold. Hawks, fool's gold. Then the play-in teams would be the Magic, with the Pistons, Bulls, right? Magic, Pistons, Bulls, and Heat would be your play-in teams. Wow. Really? Half of these teams are they're not good. The quality, these teams aren't good basketball teams, man. All these teams is trash. A lot of these teams is trash. Flat out. A lot of them are fool's gold. If I'm looking at it from a realistic standpoint, the Celtics should win another championship this year because a lot of these teams are just deflated. And the Mavericks look like they're just waiting for the regular season. I mean, the playoffs, if that's the case. A lot of these teams in the West look like fool's gold. I don't trust half of these teams in the West. Oh, you believe in the Cavs. Okay. So, yeah, that's crazy. But, yo, Lamar Jackson, man, choke artist. That last play he had, that turnover, that sealed his fate. That was it. That man can never win. He's never going to win. My Eagles are 1 game away to the Super Bowl. So they're always in the race of going to the Super Bowl. Two more minutes to go. And this is another problem with the NBA. Once the game hits at a certain score, you already know the game's over. There's only 2 minutes left to go in this game, but this game is pretty much over. It'll get to a point when you're like, you know, this is the time people will get up and leave the game because they know it's pretty much over. Why would they stick around and watch the last 2 minutes unless a miracle happens? Yeah. And Kawhi Leonard had a good game. He looked like Kawhi Leonard of old. 2019 Kawhi. Yeah. Kawhi Leonard always has his way of beating LeBron James, man. He's always had LeBron's number. He's always won more games than LeBron whenever they match up. He always comes out winning most of the time. So whenever that matchup happens, it's not a good thing for LeBron because he always loses to Kawhi most of the time. And Kawhi don't even look like he's been playing hard. But yeah, man, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to talk about the NBA a little bit because I felt like, hey, we didn't catch up on the NBA a little bit. You got guys like the Joker that could be an MVP candidate again. This is probably one of the real seasons that he deserves an MVP. But so does Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. You got to give him the MVP this year. He leading the lead in scoring. His team got the #1 record. I don't know how much more the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has to do for you not to give him the MVP. He is MVP of the NBA. There's no buts, ifs about it. Give that man his award. Give that man his award. What? He got everything that you need now. #1 seed. He's playing out of his mind. He's averaging 30+ points a game. He's cooking everybody. He is the MVP of the season. Hands down. Don't go to no Giannis. Don't go to no Joker. Give it to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. If the Joker get another MVP award over Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, I'm going to start devaluing the MVPs. I don't care how much MVPs the Joker got if you keep giving him MVPs for doing the same thing that he do every single year. How many times you going to give the Joker MVP for doing the same thing when other people probably having better seasons? Or the Joker is proving that he's a superstar. Okay, fine. You're a superstar. You put those numbers up in your sleep. Can you do something else? You can't get the MVP award for doing the same thing every year. If that's the case, then Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, they should have had it every year. They produced the same numbers almost every year when they was in their prime. Facts. That's even more reason to give it the award to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's your MVP this year. Now, much like LeBron James going to his he going to sit down because he know this game is over. Yeah. 13. Wow. Look at these numbers. G Money always knows this stuff. This man is like a walking computer for sports lines, man. This guy is amazing when it comes to memorizing this stuff. Bro, they gotta hire you in the NBA to keep track of the scoreboard. You have great memory of remembering things. Awesome. So salute to G Money, man. You gotta love that. I love it. But yeah, this game is over. See, this is the time that people will leave the game. So I wanted to chop it up with y'all, talk about some NBA so you can see the content, you can see my reviews, you can see what I think of the season so far. And I'm still with it. you know, fighting, scratching, and clawing, still sticking with the NBA, even though it's not the same as it used to be, but I'm still sticking with it. I want to also say shout out to my man G Money, shout out to Chi-Town, shout out to Zach, shout out to Brandon, shout out to even the ones I didn't see in a while. My man Hoop Facts, hope you're still holding your head up and doing good. My man T, everybody, man, everybody. I know y'all watching. Y'all can't come on live all the time because life is life, but shout out to everybody, man. We got close to almost going on 6,000 subs on this channel, and it's a lot of you guys that I mention. I don't get a chance to mention all the time. Zach 1, Zach 2. There's 2 Zachs on this channel. No, Best of Philly, man. There's so much people on this channel that I don't give shout outs to, So I'm gonna give shout outs to everybody on this channel, all 5,000 plus of you guys. Thank you. Yes, Ravens choke artists. Now y'all can't say nothing about my Eagles because they're always competing for a title every year. We're always in the mix and the hunt for a title. And being one game away to going there is something to salute to, because the NFL is a one and done game. It's not like it's the best of 7 series. So it has more meaning when you're one game away to the Super Bowl. We're technically 2 games away. I don't know how the hell, if we get past Washington, I don't know how in the hell are we going to beat Kansas City if Kansas City makes it? Because I believe Kansas City going to the Super Bowl again. I think the NFL will want that too. Man, stop jinxing my Eagles, man. You always rooting against my Eagles, bro. Stop. Just give them credit already. I don't care if they have their backs against the wall. That just means they're going to win. Yeah, man, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander was just a beast this season. Chi-Town, you may not have been watching because you called Shea Gilgeous-Alexander boring, the doom and gloom, but he's been spectacular, He said credit for what? You're going to give us credit this year when we win that Super Bowl? Forget that fragile stuff. We're winning the Super Bowl. I'm saying it with my chest out. I'm saying it with my chest out all day, every day. All day. Hold on for a second. Look. See what you. This is the NBA live screen, but you know what? This is a sports live screen. More importantly, look what you see here, Chi-Town. Get used to this color, Chi. You're gonna see this for a championship. This is what it's gonna be all about, baby. This is a championship. It's coming. Oh, I'm sleeping on him, man. I ain't rooting for him at all. Let's get it. Forget all that other noise, man. It's Eagles to the death. Whoever's in our way, we want to beat. We want smoke. My Eagles want the smoke. I even match it up with you a little more. What you see right here? Boom, boom. I match it up a little more, dude. Live on live screen. I'm going to rock it on live screen. He the real deal to lose. Real deal. Okay. Let's see how real he is when he faced against my Eagles. So, Eagles ain't afraid of no. We already beat them. We're 1-1 against them. So, we ain't afraid of no. And we have the formula to beat the Commanders. What are you talking about? Same division. We beat everybody down in our division. We better than the Giants. We better than the Cowboys. We better than Washington. Why, man, they ain't seeing us. They ain't seeing us. What you see right here, they ain't seeing us. They ain't seeing us, boy. What? You got to talk my stuff. Chi-Town, you're going to love the color, Chi. Respect the color, Chi. Chi was like, yeah, okay. This guy won't show up. I'm a clown this guy if they lose. I know what you're thinking, Chi. I know what you're thinking. So, Oh, yes. We're going to be ready. We're going to be ready. Eagles Nation, baby. We're going to be ready. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, that's right. That's why I said we 1-1. So now it's the tiebreaker. You know? So that means it could go either way. But hey, damn all of that. I'm rocking with my Eagles. Yeah, the Lakers lost. The Lakers got the brakes beat off them, Chi-Town. Pretty much. They got owned. LeBron losing to Kawhi Leonard again. Kawhi Leonard has probably, out of all the superstars, he had the most wins against LeBron. If you're not counting the bigger stage, you're just counting games. Yeah, it's Kawhi Leonard. Look at Shay. Shay, tell you, stay rooting against my Eagles. You're going to learn to respect my Eagles. You're going to have to learn how to respect my Eagles. Yeah, then, yo, Chi-Town, I was just saying that there's really no good teams in the NBA, bro. There's like only 2 good teams in the NBA. We have no great teams. They're good, but they're not even great. They're good to bad. The Cleveland Cavaliers got the best record in the East. OKC got the best record in the West. OKC, I don't know if I could really trust them. Just because the team got a good regular season record don't mean they're good. How many times have you have to show that? That's not just relevant in the NBA. It's relevant in the NFL too. Regular season records are starting to lose more and more value now. I don't know what to go by anymore. Yeah, but this is the same roster that got beat by Dallas last year. I don't know if I could trust them. How many good teams in the NBA? Not that much. Not that much. The Knicks is the 3rd seed, and the Knicks play like crap pretty much for this year. The Knicks don't even look real good. We could lose a bunch of games and still be the 3rd seed. What's that saying about the NBA? The only good teams in the NBA is probably the Celtics, Dallas. Maybe that's it. I mean, I don't know, man. There's not that much good teams in the NBA. Yeah, they did. That's true. Yeah, that's true. But I don't know, man. I just don't trust a lot of teams in the NBA. A lot of them are just fool's gold. They're just garbage to me. Memphis getting Butler would be good. But Memphis is fool's gold too. They fool's gold, man. A lot of these teams are just fool's gold. You know. Hey. You know, see, Bane see me put on a jacket. He think I'm going outside. He want to go for a walk again. I'm not walking you again. I walked that dog twice already. How many times do you want to be outside? Butler hasn't been traded because the Miami Heat doesn't have a good offer swing their way yet. That's why. They're still waiting for an offer. They don't want the man to go for nothing. They want some value back. But how much value could you give for an aging star? Let alone a guy that's on a contract that ends this year. Yeah. Okay. 13-8. Yes, I know Kawhi had a winning record. Yeah, I think it is. I think the deadline is in like 2 weeks. Yo, but that Buffalo Bills game, man, that was played in the cold. Stone over there. We had a lot of good cold games today. And both of these games were great for the NFL. The NFL, 2 of those NFL games was better than every NBA game that was on today. 2 NFL games was better than every single NBA game that came on today. Let that sink in. That's one thing I would probably agree with Chi-Town on. Hey, Chi, do you agree with that? Both of the NBA game, both 2 NFL games was better than every NBA game that was on today. And there was a multiple games on today for the NBA. There was a lot. I would go over all of them for you. Let me just take a look for you. You had the Heat and Spurs. You had the Nuggets and Magic. You had the Philly and Milwaukee. You had the Nets and the Thunder. You had the Bulls and Blazers. You had the Wizards and Kings and the Lakers and Clippers. And none of these games were better than two of those NFL games. NBA, you got to get your shit together. Two NFL games shouldn't be better than like 6 or 7 NBA games. No. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Boxing should be back pretty soon. I'm going to be back Saturday for some boxing events. Now I got to get my boxing back on. You know, boxing is another sport that brings a tear to my eyes because it don't come on as much. It needs to be more active. You know, it needs to be active. Boxing definitely needs to be active more. That is true. Yeah, in football, turnovers are very important. You can't have turnovers in football. Completely 100% unacceptable in the game of football. You can't have turnovers. Just can't do it. But nevertheless, y'all, we out. Tomorrow, oh, how many of you guys actually work tomorrow? Tomorrow's off. I may do a special NFL live stream tomorrow because there's no work. Everybody's off tomorrow, you know. So I got a free day to kick back and relax. So, yeah. But there's no football. There's no football on tomorrow. Man, I'm going to miss the NFL when it goes. I'm really going to miss the NFL. We only 3 games away to the NFL being gone. Yes. Oh, it should be good with the NBA. Yeah. The NBA does good for Martin Luther King. So let's just see what they got for Martin Luther King on Monday. We got the T-Wolves and Wizards. I passed. No. Sorry about that. I made a mistake on that. Let me get it back. I'm bugging. Let me get the schedule back. Oh, shit. I just read the old schedule real quick. Hold on. What is Monday? Okay. Then we get, tomorrow. We got Dallas and Charlotte. We got Detroit and Houston. We got Minnesota and Memphis. I may watch that one. That may be a good one. Knicks and Atlanta. Phoenix and Cleveland. Oh, Golden State and Boston. That may be on TV. That should be on TV. So, yeah, Clippers and Bulls and Jazz and Pelicans, I pass. So it's either going to be the Warriors and Celtics or the T-Wolves and Memphis. Whatever one I get hold on to first. Watch the college championship tomorrow. Notre Dame versus Ohio State. I might give that a watch. But oh my God, I'm going to miss the NFL. What a great year, man. What a great year. G Money, will the Memphis and Minnesota game be on television? Is that a televised game? I don't know if that's going to be on ESPN or what. Where's that game going to be on? Because if it's not on national TV, I'm going to have a hard time streaming it. Okay, TNT. Yes. So that's going to be a TNT game. All right. So that means that's a TNT game. I'm guessing the Celtics and Warriors is also TNT. Okay, that makes sense. Careful. That makes sense. Warriors and season TNT. I'm gonna be there. I hope that be some good games tomorrow. It's Martin Luther King Day. Martin Luther King Day usually provides good NBA games. Hopefully those teams will play. I check out the college football game too tomorrow. So tomorrow's no work. A lot of people be off. Y'all know where to find me. I'm gonna be doing live streams right here for these NBA games. I check y'all out tomorrow. Peace. And you know I have to always leave out with my music. It just won't be the same without leaving without my music.